Security forces in Israel are searching for 2 suspects this morning after a stabbing last night that left 3 people dead. It occurred in a town outside of Tel Aviv. CBS News contributor Robert Berger is following the story for us from Jerusalem. Robert, there's an increasing number of attacks on Israelis in and around Israel, Tel Aviv. What are you learning about the specifics around last night's attack?
Israeli Independence Day celebrations were coming to an end, and 2 Palestinians in a car got out and started stabbing people, slashing people with an axe, and 3 people were killed, fathers of 16 children in all. Another 4 were injured, including 1 critically. So it was a very serious attack on the streets of Israel. Then the Palestinians, the 2 attackers, got back into their cars and fled, and there's a massive search underway now as we speak, as they try to track down these assailants. They've been identified as a 19-year-old and a 20-year-old from near the West Bank town of Jenin, which is considered a militant stronghold in the West Bank.
So, as Vlad mentioned, this is actually the latest in a series of incidents in Israel recently. What is behind the series of attacks that we're seeing?
Well, it began about 6 weeks ago with a stabbing attack in Beersheba, a city in southern Israel, in which 4 people were killed. And then there have been periodic attacks with knives and with guns by Palestinians or even Israeli Arabs. And then it really escalated during the Muslim holy month of Ramadan, which just ended. There were daily clashes at the Mosque of Al-Aqsa, the site Jews call the Temple Mount, which really is the flashpoint of the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. The spectacle of police with rubber bullets and stun grenades at the 3rd holiest place in Islam really stirred up the Arab world. There was condemnation across the Arab world, and militant groups were basically calling on Palestinians to come out and defend the mosque and carry out attacks on Israelis. And these kind of attacks, like we saw last night with the axe, are very hard to prevent, because with all this incitement on social media, basically, it's very hard to stop someone from going into a hardware store and buying an axe and coming out and attacking people. So this has really eroded the sense of security among Israelis.
That's terrible. Robert, thank you very much.
Thank you.